Anyway, nice to have you guys here. We're just getting started. We're talking about local news, seeing what's going on, and everything else. The military ones. Okay, so I don't know which aspect that you want to know about those, but I'll certainly be happy to tell you. Look at Yozel. He's going to raid you after this. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, the military ones. Bro, my whole body hurts. I was supposed to do 30 push-ups today at school and 20 crouches with hand at the back and huge sprint over school. At the school, let me see. With the rest of my... No, dude, 30 push-ups. That's crazy. Yo, they used to make me do... I don't know about what, 65 push-ups in 1 minute in the military? Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. Anyway, Fortnite, Noob Master. Hey, man, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Anyway, so what Shower Time is alluding to is I used to own a company where we made challenge coins. I don't have any on hand, unfortunately. They're somewhere in my boxes. But from like 2005 to 2012, I made designs. Where do I start this? Okay, so I had a friend in Kabul. He was a military contractor, and we had served in the Air Force together. And he said, hey, I need a design for this coin, and I want to sell it here so everybody has a memory of their deployment here. And I said, hey, man, I could do that. I was in art school at the time. And I see it produced... Nice. And anyway, it's one of those things where I said, okay, I'll do the design and we'll hook it up, all that good stuff. And he ended up selling like 1,500 of these coins. And he sold them for like $15 a piece. He made a killing off of it. And he said to me, he says, dude, you do really good design work. Why don't you go and make your own company out of it? And I said, I don't know. It's a little too early. I did a few more coin designs for other people. And then somebody finally, after a year of doing it, what I would do is I would just send them out for free. No big deal. Anyway, I did the Miami-Dade Police Department. And they were doing like this huge drive for charity. I ended up making them like 5,000 coins. And it was after that, I did an interview for the Miami Herald. And it blew up from there. So I started my own company, and I named it U.S. Challenge Coins. Anyway, we made a lot of coins. I made coins for the White House. I made coins for top senators. I made coins for everybody. I did over 3,500 designs in the course of, 7 years, I think it was. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, Kaj, sir, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Lape Mape, hey, man, thank you, too. I appreciate that as well. Anyway, let's see. We make these points where we collect them by watching bonuses. Nothing right now, Max. Nothing at all. Do you remember design of the coin? I had so many designs that I just have, I don't know. I have a huge folder of those designs. What can I say? I can't really show them all. I mean, I could show a lot of them, but anyway. So it was that got me onto like NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams and everything. This was before he got kicked off for his improprieties as a person. Let me see. What's this, Yozel? You looking to get edgy over here? Let's see what you got here. Unjacked. Is it because you don't jack off more? Who says I don't? I mean, what are you going to do? You going to tell me that I don't? What's enough? Is it 5 times a day? Is it once a week? What is it? Unjacked, how is it? How is your skill with drawing? Good. I went to art school. I'm a graphic designer. It's what I do on the outside. On the side business, I do all my own graphic work. 3 times a bro. 3 times a day, bro. Those are amateur numbers, my friend. Those are amateur numbers. Not really, dude. I've been deployed into Saudi Arabia for a year. 3 times a day, please. I do that while I'm eating grapes. Oh, man. Hey, listen. Welcome, first of all. I see you guys trying to be edgy in the chat, and that's totally fine. I don't mind. but you're not going to bring any heat that I've never experienced. I did 20 years in the U.S. military. I was a first sergeant. I seen all kinds of shit. So a few chats in here about me masturbating isn't going to hurt anybody. But either way, welcome. This is my morning podcast. It's very nice to have you. Feel free to hang out, ask questions, whatever you want. Now, I like your style for real, though. Good luck. Have fun. Hey, man, I appreciate that very much. Thank you for serving. Hey, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. I like your cut, G. Oh, yeah, I've heard that before. It didn't go well last time. Somebody told me that. Anyway, I never know what I'm going to talk about. This is the point of Tea with Unjacked. This is a community podcast where you guys can have a chat with me. I'm going to talk about certain subjects. We do this twice a week. It's 2 hours per podcast. Then we go play marbles on stream. We have a pretty good week. So anything you guys want to talk about in particular, all you have to do is put it down, and we'll see if it's worth having a conversation about. I can draw very good when I'm watching at something like a picture. Oh, it's like still drawing. Very nice. Yeah, I used to draw a lot. I used to go do like landscapes. I'm very bad at people, though. I have a lot of trouble with drawing faces. Do you play Fortnite? Nah, I wish I did, man. I'm not good enough. Nice beard. Thanks, man. I let it grow out for like 2 days. I got to shave it. Otherwise, everybody's going to be like, ew, it's so gross. I don't know. I got to take care of it, though. I play Minecraft. We did Minecraft in March. We did a community Minecraft for the month of March. No, I'm not here to bully anybody. I don't really care what you're into. Whatever makes you happy, my friend. Jack, what do you think about the Fortnite ban on iOS? I think that Epic was asking for it. Sadly, I enjoy playing Fortnite on iOS, but it got banned, and I can't play the new season. Yeah, this is a situation that Epic kind of put themselves in. I mean, honestly, Epic knew that they take 30% of a cut. It's been like that since the beginning. You're on somebody else's platform. I understand that Epic is trying to force a situation where a court, does away with that whole 30%. It's a tough situation. But I think the courts ultimately will rule in Apple's favor and Google's, I think. You being a military guy, what's your experience with pyramid schemes targeting their wives? It is outrageously all over the place. You can go into Facebook, you can go into a lot of different groups, but even in person, how do I frame this? Like, I can remember so many of the guys' wives actually like coming into the office and, trying to get other wives to come out and do like Mary Kay and a lot of the other crazy pyramid schemes. It is throughout the military. And I'll tell you exactly why. Military wives, they move with their husbands, or vice versa. If it's a wife in the military and a husband stay at home, it's the same thing. The roles are reversed, but ideally it's the same situation. Every 2 to 4 years, they're moving. They can't have a career. It is very difficult for a spouse to have a career in the military. So they try to make some kind of money because they don't want to just stay at home and have kids. They want to actually participate in the family experience. They want to actually have... they want to make money. They want to contribute to the bank account. And so they get wrapped up into these pyramid schemes and everything else. And next you know, bam, they're on the hook for, thousands of dollars in debt and everything else because these things went sideways. Can you say your unpopular opinion? I don't really have one. What's your kill record? Mine is 24. None. I'm pretty proud of my kill record. 0. Do you like Hamid? I don't know what that is, sir. For me, Fortnite is a trash game. I mean, that's my opinion. You have your opinions. I have no idea. I don't play shooters. Wow. Yeah, you guys are neck and neck. Look at you guys. You guys are a pair of necks. I like that. But yeah, unfortunately, military spouses are pretty well targeted in those schemes. So, what religion am I? I am atheist. I'm not a militant atheist. Whatever is just under that. That's what I am. But yeah, I feel bad for military spouses because, they got to move with their husbands or their wives, whatever it is. And, officers have it probably the worst because they are required to move every 2 years. So an officer in the military can pretty much plan on moving a minimum of 10 times. That's 10 unique stations, or the same station, just going back and forth, over a 20-year career. And most officers will do like 30 years, so you're guaranteed 15 plus. Now, I had 10 in my career. I did 10 moves. And my wife, I just asked her, I said, listen, you can do whatever you want. We had 2 small children. I said, please, don't worry about working. We make enough money. Just enjoy yourself. And now that I'm retired, she's working full time and she's building her own career. And I'm a stay-at-home dad. So now I'm Mr. Dad and I get to hang out. Do you like beer? Yeah, actually, I do. I don't drink much, though. I stopped drinking like 7 years ago. I used to be a heavy, heavy drinker. But yeah, I'm a big beer snob. So, you know, I don't know. I feel bad, but I don't know what the solution is. The only solution would be like not to move people around the military. But that would basically upend like so much tradition. People like to move. That's why they join the military. So yeah, anyway, that's just my thought. I wish they would be able to stay away from pyramid schemes, but they want to contribute just as much as their spouse. And if that means, you know, selling Mary Kay and putting a sticker on the back of your Ford Explorer while you're driving around base, then so be it. Oh, man. Anyway, professional Fortnite player. Nice. Very nice. Look at that. I like it. So, yeah, I don't know. Military experience was weird. It was cool. It was bad. It was kind of everything because you didn't know what you're going to walk into. I don't play competitive like you jerks. Ooh, setting the tone. I like that. He's a streamer. Nice. Are you a streamer, Yozeld? Is that what's going on? Let's see. I don't know Yozeld. Let's see. Yozeld looks like he's doing good things. Very nice. I'll have to see what you have going on, sir. Let's see. So, except me, do 30 push-ups. Come on, guys. Are you really setting the standard at 30 push-ups? If I did 30 push-ups during my physical training, my fitness test, I would have failed. 30 push-ups, you have to do a minimum. At my age, you have to do a minimum of 44 in order to pass. 44 push-ups in 60 seconds. And if you can't do it, you fail. And you go to the Fat Boy program. So please, at least raise these numbers. These numbers are ridiculous. Bro, I could do it with one hand. Dude, I could do it with no hands. Get on my level. Oh, man. Listen to you guys. Anyway, yeah, so that's a great question, Eros. Yeah, military spouses get like a pretty bad end because they're the ones stuck at home while their other spouse is, you know, somewhere in Korea or Saudi Arabia or Iraq, for Afghanistan, all those places. Sorry for the mean and offensive language. It's all right. I can handle it. It'll be all right. Anyway, but yeah, it's a unique experience, and I don't really wish it upon a lot of people. I think it's easy for me to say because I retired from it. It's easy to say, hey, easy game. Just go do 20 years. Go get, you know, it's no big deal. Go serve your country. Be patriotic. But listen, man, that shit sucks. And I don't recommend it. I don't want any of my kids to join the military. So it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't want any of them to enjoy the military. I mean, if they want to, I'm not going to stop them, but I'd rather not. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good day. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, let me see. It's just the internets. Yeah, it is just the internets. Don't worry. Everybody calm your ruffles down. It's okay. Namaste. There you go. Everybody breathe. This is a morning podcast with T and Unjacked. No big deal. We can relax here. We can talk about whatever you guys want. I don't really care. You're not going to offend me. And if you come in here a little too hot, I mean, we'll see if we can calm it down a little bit. But other than that, I love having you guys here. This is the best part about the podcast. It's me and you guys. We can just chill. Anyway, great question. What else we got going on in the world? Anything good? Yo, did you guys, hey, speaking of working out, did you guys see the Jillian Michaels? Does anybody know who she is? Let me see. Is it even on here? Hold on, where is it? She was on the front page of the coronavirus subreddit last night, and she's
You taste my batter.
yeah. Let me see that thing.
It's
Hold on,
fucking
guys.
gorgeous.
We oh Jesus, we have cake batter here. Hold on one second. I'm
It
going
is
in.
So pretty.
Well done. That is well done. My daughter is learning how to cook from scratch, or I'm sorry, bake from scratch.
Yes.
And that's fantastic cake batter. Batter? Same thing. Whatever. It's got butter. It is batter. It is what it is. There it is. Look at that, 4.5 hours watching. Very nice. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys Jillian Michaels. Does anybody know who she is? It looks like it's, where is it? It was on here earlier. Let's go to Rising here. Here, just so everybody can see, let's switch over here. We're going to switch to, the zone. I'm looking at the coronavirus information. Don't worry, we're not going to have a full segment on this. I just want to show you guys this. It's crazy. Look at this. Third grader at Waukesha's Hillcrest Elementary test positive for COVID. Jesus Christ. They said over 500,000 kids have tested positive for COVID in the U.S. so far. Yeah, there's no vaccine, just so everybody knows. There's zero vaccine happening before the U.S. election. It's not going to happen. Let's see. Good job. Good job, daughter. Yeah, absolutely. It's positive reinforcement. Actually, she made some really good cake batter. I got to give her credit. Has a huge fan that boosts him up since he says that he can do push-ups without hands. Yeah, I have a giant fan I wear on my chest. I'm that fan. Could you imagine? Okay, I'm done. No, I love it. I love it. Have you guys ever seen that video, by the way? It's kind of a meme. Hey, what's up, Lou? Nice to see you, my friend. All right, let's see. We have anything else good? Wear a mask could be part of troops' standard operating procedure. This is a crazy one. To think that when I was in uniform, I would have to wear a mask all the time. But I did, actually, because I served in Korea for almost 8 years. I actually wore a mask quite a bit. So there's this thing in South Korea. It's called yellow dust, and it happens once a year where a lot of particles are in the air. And what happens is, if you look at the map of the world, China has a desert, and it's kind of like parallel to South Korea. And the wind takes the very fine particles we refer to as yellow dust, or what you would probably confuse as pollen here in the U.S., and it blows it across the ocean and into South Korea. So at certain times of the year, you actually have to wear a mask. Otherwise, all those particles go in your lungs. So for a lot of Americans that serve over in South Korea, they're already used to wearing masks in uniform, believe it or not. I still wear the same one right now that I wore when I was in uniform. I don't have it here, though. I think it's upstairs. Anyway, who else is here? Your Christian's here. What's up, dude? Hakeem's here. Hi, Mom. Hi. What's up, son? Ines is here. I like it. Your day good? You just came back from school. Very nice. Is your day good? I just came back from school. Gotcha. Dude, my day's good. Like, I woke up on the right side of the bed. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Your podcast is epic, though. Hey, thanks, man. Those compliments right there are going to get you everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. No, I actually have a lot of fun doing this podcast. It's one of my favorite things to do. I had a great day last night. I don't have one today. I'm trying to stay positive. I think, can I talk to you guys about scheduling and how important scheduling is? Indeed it is. Mom, where's Dad? I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Hey, Ace Clappy, nice to see you. Anyway, I was trying to explain. So my son is starting his sophomore year in high school this year. So he'll be 16 in just a few months. And I have a daughter that's 7th grade. And they're teenagers now. And it's time for them to start taking on some responsibilities. It's time for them to kind of, wake up on time, set their alarm clock, build a schedule, become a real person. And my daughter's having a little bit of trouble with this. So I tried telling her, I was like, listen, look at my 2020. In January, nobody watched me. I was just, playing Path of Exile, trying to make it on Twitch, and nobody watched me. And I said, at the end of January, I sat down and I thought about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for real. I'm doing this 5 days a week. I'm doing it at 10 a.m. Well, I think back then I started at like 9 a.m. But I committed. I committed to be here every single day, on time, every time. And I told her, I said, look, now I have people that watch me. Like, I'm building something. There's something over the last 7 months that I've actually accomplished because I set a schedule. I kept to it, and I don't veer. I don't veer off at all. Yeah, let's talk about scheduling. Listen, training yourself to go to bed on time, waking up when you say you're gonna, wake up, being at where you say you're going to be, like every single day. The majority of you guys know exactly when I start the stream. It's 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day, Monday through Friday, right? Like you guys, some of you guys expect me. And if I don't show up, things get weird. Is that not correct? So I'm using me as an example, but I'm trying to teach them that scheduling can pay off. Time management is one of the hardest life lessons that one person could actually achieve. But if you get it and you know how to do it, oh my God, it opens up so many more possibilities. Absolutely. Just stopped working on a new song, tried something new. Nice, dude. You do kind of vibing though? I like that. Listen, man, I'm just having a good time. That's what I'm here for. I think the beginning threw me off. We had some crazy stuff that kind of threw me off kilter at the beginning of the talk because we had all these new follows and I'm like, whoa, who are these guys? But you know what? It turned out to be just fine. Let's see. Let's talk about, let's do this. Scheduling is an OP life skill. Yes. One that is so undervalued that I think that if you get on the scheduling train, holy cow, it takes you somewhere else. I'm glad you continue streaming so now we can watch you. I know. I told you guys before, a long time ago, I actually almost quit streaming in December. I couldn't get anybody to watch me. And I really wanted to stream Path of Exile. And I said, you know what? I don't need to stream. I'm just doing this because I got nothing else to do. And I just said, no, let's fix this. Instead of walking away, instead of giving up, let's fix this and let's make this so it's a great thing to do. And I did that. I feel like I did that. I don't know if I feel like I did that. But yeah, I watch you in your sleep. You wish, Hakeem. I don't have a king size bed though, so there's no way you're fitting in there. There's no way, dude. That's creepy. It always is. Always, but I appreciate it. The schedule you are following is perfect for me. You usually start at the stream at 7 to 8. Yeah. No, that's that for you. That is a wonderful thing. I do wonder sometimes though, like if I streamed at night, would I be more popular? Because sometimes I feel like because of the time that I stream here in the US, that I'm going to be stuck at a smaller size for a lot longer. I actually don't know if that's true or not. Followers? I don't think that's a command. I don't know how many followers I have. Oh, you're looking for follower age. Or are you trying to figure out how many followers I have? I don't know what you're doing. But anyway, we're close to 1,000. I know that. I don't know what it is right now, but we're close to 1,000 either way. Yeah, it's so hard. Scheduling and time management. Work on it. The military taught me a lot. I am so good at time management. I can do so much more than most people because I know exactly like when to schedule everything and how to like manage. Imagine Jack streaming. I sleep for 1 hour. We try to wake him up. Oof, man, you'd have a fight on your hands. Have you ever fought a honey badger? Because that's exactly what it would be like. To be honest, the best for you is to stream when you have time. No, this is the best time for me. And the reason why I stream at this time, there's one reason. My wife's at work. Because when she's home, I love hanging out with her. Like, she's amazing to hang out with. So when she's at work, I'm at work. And it's worked out perfect. Because I don't want to be streaming when she's at home. Why would I do that? I could be hanging out with her. No offense to you guys. But so I have managed to slot my streaming time and my family time and then my work time. And so I have everything perfectly lined up. How about you try streaming at night, then compare it? I'm actually going to. I've talked about it before. Me and my daughter, the one that just was in here that I was tasting the cake batter with, me and her are going to start a podcast together at night. Oh, you know what? Maybe no, I don't know what to call it, though. I just thought of like the dad and daughter dance, but that's stupid. So I don't want that either. I'm still trying to figure out the name of it. I don't know what the podcast name is. I have no idea what to call it. But I want it to be kind of like the Joe Rogan style podcast where we're just having a conversation. You guys can watch, and I'll have like one of my other kids use my account to like talk with you guys in the chat while we're doing it. But I'm gonna be solely like just having like a 2 or 3 hour conversation with her, and then you guys can just watch it live, and then that goes up onto YouTube the following day. And it's gonna be a long podcast. We're gonna talk about whatever we want. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be good. So yeah, we are gonna try that for sure. It's up to you. Yeah, for sure. I don't think so because European people would be at school and working. No, this is true. If I only streamed at night, the European side would suffer from that. You guys would never catch me at all, and I wouldn't want that. I actually really enjoy a lot of you guys. I've spent 40 minutes, dude. You can get lost in here quick. Dude, I can't even believe I've been podcasting for an hour, and I feel like I've said nothing. That's incredible. Family time, there it is. Yo, thank you very much, Corey Gaming. I appreciate that follow, my friend. Jack, call it tea and coffee with dad and daughter. Jesus, dude, that's a long one. That is such a long one. You know what we might do? We might just do a bunch of them and then figure out the name as we go. Maybe it doesn't have a name. We'll just call it Currently Unnamed Podcast, and we'll just move from there. And then I'll go back and I'll update everything. Oh, man, that cough is going to haunt me today. I have an idea of a game you can stream. It attracts a lot of people because it's popular. You can play with followers, and I think you will like it. What's it called? Oh, Among Us. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me lately to play Among Us. You guys want me to explain why I can't? I can. I'm from Europe. Nice. If you stream at night, it'll be sad. Yeah, I don't want anybody being sad, so I want to keep it right where we're at. I'll just do 2 sessions. I'll do this in the morning, and a couple nights a week, we'll do the podcast with my daughter. But it all goes up on YouTube anyway, so you won't ever really miss it. I can't do Among Us until next year, and this is why. I have been playing Balloons since February 3rd, full-time, 5 days a week. And then I started getting kind of burned out, and I was like, wow, I really want to play some other games on the stream. I did Jackbox, I did Path of Exile, I did like 12 different games. I was a huge variety streamer there for a little bit, for May and June. When I did that, I lost 30% of my audience. I am only now recovering from my switch in May and June. Just now, I'm starting to recover. You know, sometimes you guys see people that come into the chat and they're like, hey, do you remember me Unjacked? And then like they'll do follower age and it's like 6 months old. Yeah, those are the people that stopped watching me when I switched my game. And so my problem is, where am I going to fit it? On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do Balloons for 5 hours. On Tuesday and Thursday, I do the podcast and I do Marbles on stream. And if I stream on Saturday, which is super rare, I do Fall Guys. What am I supposed to give up in order to play Among Us? I have no doubt that Among Us is a great game. And I'm afraid that if I switch to Among Us, I'm going to lose 30% of my audience, and it's going to take me another 5 months to recover from it. Man, these are first world problems right here. What's your real name? My real name is Adam. I've said it plenty of times on the stream. No worries there. I've even shown you guys my own website. Like, for instance, if you wanted to know a lot more about me, you could go to my website. I discuss and I help small businesses grow. Yeah, I have no shame. Like, I don't hide behind my online identity. Yeah, here's my website. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it. Hold on, here we go. This is my website right here. This is my personal blog. I actually have not written it. When was the last time? 2017. Oof, it's been 3 years since I wrote a blog post. That feels bad. I actually have a lot I got to write on here. But you can see I'm a writer. I'm not some nobody that just, bumped off the turnip truck. I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. I've been on I've interviewed in magazines. I've been on TV. I just don't have much of an audience because I've done little snippets, and I've never been out like I am right now. And yeah, it's very different. But But please, when I'm streaming, just refer to me as unjacked. It just makes it a lot easier. That's all. If you know the game, yeah, I do know the game. If you're removed oh, there you go. You get his name. Almost. It's a good game, but I have one question. Are you going to miss all the Flash games because they'll get deleted soon? Oh, he's asking you're a Christian. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Follow age. Yeah, I don't have any problems with my real name. I don't want Adobe Flash to be removed. I don't play Flash games, so it won't bother me one way or the other whether Flash exists or not. There'll be a better technology that comes along, I'm sure. I didn't stop watching. I just fall asleep. There's nothing wrong with that, Hakeem. I'm happy to put you to sleep, buddy. If I could, I'd tuck you in too. But sadly, I can't. You'll have to lean on your own parents for that. I can't be everybody's dad. Oh, man. Now I'm going to play all my childhood games. Please do. Get them out. What champ? What up, dude? Hey, man. I see that icon. I like it. Hey, I have my own, but, dude, feels lit, man. This makes me sad. Look at that. It's animated. You see the smoke coming out of his hand? Out of his emote? This is mine. All right? It's a little bit different, but there you go. That's my version of feels lit, man. There you go, man. Nice to have you here. Let me see. Me too, man. My favorite Flash games was Strike Force, Heroes. I'm trying to think like what Flash games I played. I don't really remember playing a lot of Flash games. Dad, you mean Mom? I'll be whichever one you need, man. Whichever one. I'll put it on. I'll put it on. Strike Force was nice. I'll be your Twitch dad, or I can be your Twitch mom. I don't really care. Either way. So, yeah, there you guys go. Any other questions? Are we doing an AMA now? Holy crap. I wasn't expecting to do an AMA today. No, we'll do a real AMA soon, though. All right? Soon. Not yet. Oh, so what are you guys up to? Anybody up to anything good? What's happening on your side of the woods? Feel free to chime in. I don't mind. I'm enjoying myself. We're going to play marbles this afternoon, of course, after every podcast. This will be on YouTube tomorrow, so that's nice. Unjacked, if you want, you can give up one of the balloon sessions. Among Us can increase your popularity by 20%, but it's risky. It is super, super risky. Let's look at this together. All right, let's go. Let's go. Twitch Among Us. All right, let's look at the category first of all. Among Us, 159,000 viewers. That's a lot. This is the problem. Look at this. This dude, 252 viewers. 150 viewers. Can't wait. Let me bring it up so you guys can actually see it. All right, let's look. So he's got a ton of viewers. She's got a ton of viewers. 23, 21. Look at this guy. He has 2.8 thousand people watching him. 86, 8.7 thousand. What? Jack, why are you saying this? Who cares about the numbers? You just need to have fun. 417, 35, 49, 25, 21, 16. Let me, right now I have 8. According to my numbers right now, I have 8 viewers here at this second. Why is that important? I'll tell you why it's important. In order for me to be discovered on Twitch playing Among Us, I have to be in the top category. Like, when I play BTD 6, I have 20 people watching me. You know why? Because I own the category. I don't mean that in a cocky way. I just mean if you look at it, it just is what it is. Wait. Did I not? Hold on. There you go. Oh, I didn't put a space. Okay, look at this. Balloons right now has 66 viewers and only just less than 80,000. It's a small category, very small. When I start streaming balloons, I take up half. I get half of those viewers. If I switch right now, in 30 minutes from now, I'll have 20 people in this category watching me. And I will be at the top and not the true Norwal. I will be. I will beat Destruction NR. I will beat Narwhal. I will beat all of these guys. I'm not being cocky. I just know what my numbers are. If I go over to Among Us, I will be nowhere in the top. This is a huge category. This is a problem that I'm experiencing right now. And I'm trying to explain it in a way that makes sense. So hopefully I'm framing this correctly. Hold on one second. You know that game? I'll play Among Us, but I'd rather play with it with VC. Easier than typing? Yes, that's true. That's true. All right, hold on. What is he? Twitch, bro. Jack, if you want, I play Among Us, but I'd rather play with VC. Yeah, absolutely. I know that game. It works. I got work today, which is dope. Dude, don't work too hard today. That was Strike Force 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I can't play Among Us on live because I'll be at the bottom. Nobody's going to watch me. So I would have to depend on the audience that I've already built to come watch me if I go live. I can't depend on them because they don't show up. Like, I have almost 1,000 followers, but they don't show up. So if I go play Among Us, I'm going to play with like 5 people. That's it. 5 people are going to come show up. And so this would be a detriment to my channel. And this is the whole reason why I'm focused on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Because when I do go live on a game that I've never played, like Among Us, like, listen, if I could go live on Among Us right now, and I knew that 30 people or more were going to watch me right now, I would do it. I would do it. But I can't. I mean, I went and played Path of Exile. I went and played Mega Man. I went and played Jackbox. I went and played so many other games, and nobody showed up. Does that make sense? I'm not complaining. I understand how to read the numbers. Like, I understand my situation, and I'm trying to live within my box or my means, if that makes sense. But that's why I can't play Among Us yet. See, I have to do what I'm doing with marbles with Among Us. I have to slowly dip my toe in. This is how it works. So if you're a streamer, I'm just going to go for it. All right. I'm going to make this about me for about 5 minutes. I want to talk about how to get discovered on Twitch, because every single streamer and every single YouTuber right now is telling you to go make a YouTube channel, that you can't grow on Twitch. It's bullshit. You can absolutely grow on Twitch, but you have to understand the numbers and you have to understand how to do it. When I'm in balloons, I'm at the top. When I'm in any other category, I'm at the bottom. I don't grow. When I do this podcast, I don't grow. When I do marbles, I don't grow. I do a little bit in marbles, very little. And the reason being is that's also a fairly small category. So I can be in the top 10 with my, let's show you. All right, so marbles right now has 1.2 thousand viewers. Now, our top streamers, 58, 49, they're splitting it pretty well. I mean, there's not a lot of huge ones. So I can generally be in like the top 5 to 10 on marbles. So I grow ever so slowly. As I do that, as I grow in marbles, I will become more known in the marble community. And that will drive my numbers. And then I'll be able to go live on marbles 5 days a week, 5 hours at a time, and have a fantastic day. I can do that with Among Us, but that takes time. So I'm going to have to choose. So this is what I'm going to do. Maybe we should put our money where our mouth is. Maybe I go ahead and I'll buy Among Us, and in 2 weeks from now, I will replace 2 marble sessions with 2 Among Us sessions, and we will test my theory. All right, I'm willing to put that on the line. 2 sessions of marbles traded for 2 sessions of Among Us. And I'll say this to you, all right? And like, I will miss playing marbles, but if people come out for Among Us and it's legit, like people really come out and watch, I'll make a permanent switch. If I couldn't grow my marbles audience, but I could grow my Among Us audience, I'd be willing to do that. But that's like the realness, all right? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to get rich from this. I'm trying to get famous. And if nobody watches me and nobody sees me, then at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I could be outside building picnic tables. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Hold on. I watch Among Us in the evenings. It's really fun to watch. I can't wait to try it out. Some people bot the viewers. Dude, botting is so horrible. I do not bot. Just so everybody knows, my numbers are legit. Like, I don't bot, I don't embed, I don't do anything. I don't have my stream playing on any other devices in my house. The numbers that you see on my stream are 100% legit because I wouldn't feel good about it. In the morning, if I gotta look at myself in the mirror and I know that I'm just coming down here to like perform in front of a bunch of bots, I'd rather just turn off my computer and go outside. Just I could go do 1,000 other things. Bots don't help you. A person in Spain, well, I mean, I guess it could be argued, I guess, to a degree. A person in Spain is playing Among Us and he has 100,000 viewers. Yeah, but what did that person do to get that 100,000 viewers? Is he famous on YouTube? Does he have a huge following on Twitter? What like how long has that person been streaming? There's a lot of questions that go into that. Because if you have an audience that wants to watch you and not the game, then you won, right? So that could be 100,000 of his viewers that could be absolutely loving him from multiple platforms. So just saying somebody has 100,000 viewers, like just because I turn on my camera doesn't guarantee I'm going to have 100,000 viewers. Oh, and Jack, big brain time at the time you are usually streaming. Not a lot of streamers are active, and if someone searches Among Us, they might find you. Well, I don't know. We just looked at the numbers, and I would say that I'd be quite far at the bottom. The only way that I'm going to surface is if I have 50 people watch me at any time. That's the only way I can possibly be in the top 10 of Among Us. I would have to have 50 concurrent viewers. Minimum. Yesterday, I was on stream with 200 people, and the chat was like 4. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, you guys can tell when somebody's botting, right? Like, the chat moves at a certain speed, and you can see how many people are here. Like, botting is so silly. I feel like botting is 2010. 2 times per week Among Us is not bad. Well, I just need to get a feel for it, but I'm willing to try it. Like, I will commit to more if the audience is there. But if the audience is not there, I'm not. Because there's no way I'm going to screw up my channel again. So, and there are players that search for small streamers because they don't like spamming chat. No, I understand those exist. Tries to prank him, and she's deleted his Twitch, and that would go... Oh, that's not a prank. That's a fight right there, Max. That is not a prank, sir. That gets people beat up. I got a school carnival. Oh, wait, what's carnival? Hakeem, what's that? What's like a carnival, like a circus? That sounds like fun. Very wise explanation. Let's stay on balloons. See, there you go. Unjacked still isn't a bad thing to try. Listen, I'm not closed-minded. I'm willing to try it. I just got to talk about it. I always got to talk things out in order to arrive at a certain decision. You know what I mean? Saw a Marbles video in YouTube recommendation. Searched the game on Twitch, and that's how I found you. Are you serious? Wait, you're a Christian. Are you like being for real right now? Like you actually found me through YouTube? Is that true? Seems fair. Jack, by the way, Among Us is free. It's free on mobile. It is free on mobile. But if I go to Steam, which I play on the PC, so I wouldn't, as a streamer, I can't play on mobile. I mean, I could, but it's a pain in the ass. So I'd rather play on my computer. It has much more power because I need it for streaming. So let me see. If I go here to Among Us, it's $4.99, and it says content for this game: hamster pet bundle, $2.99; bed crab pet bundle, Polis skins, brain slug pet bundle. So the whole thing is like, I don't know, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. All right, so 15. So $20. I don't care. The price doesn't bother me. Like, I own all of the Jackbox party. All right, I own so many games. It's not the money. That's not what's keeping me from playing it. No matter what you play, the real ones will be with you and support you. Yeah, no, I agree, but I don't have enough of those people. That's my problem. I'm such a small streamer that I just don't have enough of those people. Like, I need more of those people, helper. That's what I'm able to do, a variety streamer. You don't know what's a carnival? It's like a circus. Like a carnival is where you have like clowns, magic shows, rides, and everything else. Those are fun. Now, a random YouTuber I never watched posted a marbles video. Oh, and I wanted to join a chat to try the game, and I found you. Okay, I'll take it. I was like, wait a minute, you already found me through YouTube? Dude, that's amazing. That is epic. I like it. But either way, I'm so glad you did find me. It's interesting. I really don't know how people find me. I just assumed it's from BTD6 because I'm at the top of the category, but not necessarily. I found you just because I gave you a free follow on Jack. Hey, that's right, Max. I remember that. And I appreciate it. And you came back. You came back for more. That's amazing. You can get it free on all platforms. Search Among Us. Then you will find amongus.com. It will give you an option to make it free. Yeah, but if I'm streaming it, dude, I'm probably going to go ahead and buy it. Because the whole point is you're going to want to support the devs. And if you don't, like, I get it. I know that I can get it for free. But I would prefer to, like, donate them some money because I'm streaming content for free. Like, they put in the work so I can easily stream it. I don't think it would kill me necessarily to, like, I see Inner Sloth right here. I could, it says that I can download it right here. But honestly, I'm just going to buy it. I'll give him $20. I mean, it's cheap. It's not like a AAA. All right. I found you by being a safety bot. I know that rocked. I look for small streamers. I troll them using safety bot, and it worked out, dude. It worked out. This is probably like one of the rare times that it actually worked out for you. Aiko hosted you, and I saw that you are really positive, and I liked your content. Thank you, man. I appreciate that too. I actually have Aiko on my auto host. I've been hosting him for like the last couple weeks. I hope that it's actually helping him. In Australia, a carnival school is a race to see who is the best faction. Oh, I had no idea. I did not know. I've never heard of it used like that, Hakeem. What's a safety bot? Oh, he comes in with like an automated message and he posts it in a chat and it makes the streamer go, what? A safety bot? So he came in here and trolled me. And at first I was like, Twitch doesn't do this. This is not real. And like, I was like, either somebody is really trolling me or somebody has a bot that is just trolling Twitch. It was funny, though. Literally, I only give free follows for streamers that have like 10 to 20 viewers on stream. I hate a follow somebody who has 5. So, Max, let me ask you this. If I ever get to 500 viewers at a time, will you unfollow me? And if you say yes, I won't be hurt. I'm just curious. Will you unfollow me if I grow too large? And I have a leg problem. Hey, nothing wrong with that, dude. Like, it's okay to have problems. I'll have to look that up. A carnival school in Australia. That's interesting. I'm gonna type that in just so I can remember. Let me see. Carnival school, Australia. In Australia, culture sports, carnivals are held to perform competitions in the individual or team disciplines like athletics, swimming, surfing, stuff like that. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard that word being used in that form. Interesting. I like it. I meant school carnival. Yeah, no. I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it's an actual competition. See, here in the U.S., you say carnival, and I'm saying let's go. I want to go see some clowns. I want to see some elephants doing tricks. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the message. I tried to contact an old friend with 48,000 subs. Maybe no. If you want, but I'm 100%. No, please don't. Please don't. The last thing I want is anybody giving me charity. I'm gonna earn my spot at the top. I am going to earn my way up. I don't want any handouts. Like, I want people to follow me because they're actually interested in what I have to offer. But I deeply appreciate that offer very much. While I know it could probably make me overnight, I would feel like I owed that person a lot for the rest of my life. And I don't like owing people. So I like to earn everything that I have. And if I can't earn it, then I can't earn it. And it's okay with me. But at least I'm going to put the best foot forward. So I appreciate that. When you watch a big streamer, you can't even do small talk. They're busy with their big viewer numbers. I will say it probably will be harder if I get bigger. But that's what the Discord is. And I hope that it won't get to that point. I don't need to be 30,000 people. It'd be cool, but I don't need that. Like I'd be happy. Like honestly, I'd be happy with like 500. If I could turn on my camera and 500 people were watching me, I'd be over the moon. I probably wouldn't want for anything else. That would be enough for my ego. There you go. No, I won't. Just maybe I would watch you less because some YouTubers or streamers that grow get dumb kids on the channel and then they ask dumb questions. And yeah, I would watch you, but a little bit less. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that honesty. For real. Like, I understand that the bigger I get, the harder it will be to maintain those relationships. And that does make me sad. But then I also have to consider, well, what did I get here for? You know, did I come here to make a few friends and just leave it at that, or did I come here for a purpose? And I mean, it's cool that I'm making friends because I dig talking to you guys on a regular basis. Like, I actually feel like I've bonded with a few of you guys way more than I have with people in my own town, for example. But at the end of the day, I came here looking for fame. And I can be honest about that. I'm not going to lie. This is like my own little trip to Los Angeles, trying to get made. Look, I'm a waitress. Look at me. Here's my movie script. Sir, will you read this for me? Oh, man. No, I understand. I completely understand. I only unfollow people who ignore chat. Like, that right there, Hakeem, is what I'm really scared of. At the end of the day, like, I really pride myself on being able to read the chat like I do. Like, I mean, right now, we're having like a real conversation. And I pride myself on that. But I'm really scared. What happens when I can't read the chat as well? What do I do? And the answer is, I'm actually not really sure. It's kind of crazy. And Jack, sorry for doing safety bot. Maybe you don't like it. Sorry. No, I'm fine with it, dude. You were showing Christian. I'm fine with that. 5K is a lot. 5K is a huge amount. Did you buy anything with the money J Diddy's donated to you? Not yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to buy 4 boxes of tea. Oh, speaking of that, I actually added him to my About page. If you look at my About page, I have a top contributors. I need to add Gremlin to that too. She donated like 1,600 bits one day. But yeah, because he did that, I'm going to now list all my top donos. And I appreciate that very much. I also fixed my tip link. So because of that, now it actually goes where it should be going. Now I can't miss a stream. I like hanging here. Dude, I love having you here. Trust me. I really enjoy this. People who ignore the chat suck. Yeah, well, I don't understand what the point is. Like, I understand, like, some people, like, if you're playing a shooter game and I'm looking at my screen right now, I'm looking dead center at the screen I play on. And if I just had to focus so I didn't die and the screen and the chat was just going, I think at that point I have to let go. I would strongly, advise you guys to really think how hard it would be. Like, this is why I don't play games that I have to focus on. It is so hard for me to play Path of Exile and stream it at the same time and read the chat. It is almost impossible. Somehow I pull it out, but that's only because I usually have like 10 to 15 people watching me, and that's it. Now I can't miss... let me see. Oh, sorry, I read that. Who is J Diddy's? J Diddy's one of my subs. He's awesome. He'll probably pop in later. I also unfollow some people that don't read how you followed them, even though you have them a follow and have like 30 viewers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I'd love to hear from other streamers, like what makes some of them say thank you for the follow and others don't. I actually don't know the answer to that. I just, it doesn't take but a second to say, hey, thank you very much for the follow, acknowledge them, and, hopefully that welcomes. Like, I figure if I welcome each person that follows me and I say, hey, I hope you're doing well, like, I want to, like, chip away at the wall of, like, oh, I can actually talk to this guy. Like, this guy's acknowledging me. Yo, Pizdoy, thank you very much for that follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. I hope you're doing well. I do. Oh, okay, so there you go. I just did it. I did it out of reflex. I do that because I want you guys to know that my channel is a community. You are welcome to chat here. I love seeing you guys in the Discord. Like, I actually am here because you guys are here. Pizdo, hi, what's up, dude? Nice to have you. We're at the podcast stage right now. Aquarium Outlaw, yo, actually, I like your username, dude. I have an aquarium. I love aquariums. An aquarium outlaw. I'm trying to picture what your villain outfit would be. I've never seen Aquaman, so I don't know what that would be. I have 6. Really? I had 3, dude. When I lived in South Korea, I got into the aquarium hobby pretty aggressively. And I bought a 55-gallon tank for like $100. And the guy had a 35 and a 30-gallon tank. And he was like, listen, I'll sell it all to you for $160. I was like, cool, man, let's go load it in my car. Let's go. And I started like breeding guppies and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see, I have 6 here. Hear from you're Christian. Very nice, dude. Hey, you're Christian. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. 50 fish. Yeah, Mike, I bought so right now I only have green cobra guppies, and I got them like maybe 6 months ago. I swear to God, I have like 100 of them, but they just had babies. So now I got to go down to the pet store and see if they want them. I just got to see if they want them. I don't know if they will or not. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. If anybody's just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're doing a podcast right now. This is Tea with Unjacked right here. And this goes live on YouTube 24 hours after we record it. Would you say, hey, thanks for the follow, if you had 100,000 followers, as much as I could? As much as I humanly could. I mean, it's easy to just say that, Max, because we're not in that situation, nor will we probably ever be in that situation. But I will say welcome to the community until the day I literally can't do it. Like, the day that I stop doing it, I hope that you guys will understand, like, it's because it's become impossible. That's the only way that I won't do it. Tea with Unjacked? Let me make myself a tea. Yeah, please do. Please do. I'm drinking Constant Comment. This is my tea all week. This weekend I'll go to the grocery store and pick up new boxes of tea because Jay Diddy's bought me 4 boxes of tea yesterday with a dono, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to go use it and put it right back into the stream. Make 1 tea for me as well. I'll take a few drops of milk, sir. TPW. No, not for another 20 minutes. We got 20 more minutes before I can TPW. But let me tell you, it's going to be the best ever when I do. Also, I am getting the shirts made. I'm going to get, we got neon avocados coming. All right. So that's going to be in the merch store. We're going to have TPW on the shirts. I got to get all of these ordered. I got to get it out to the printers. Unfortunately, I think it will be like October, I think, maybe. Anyway, but we have like 5 designs that are on its way. Well, not really tea. I have a cold and I make myself a vitamin drink. Hey, I'll accept it. I'm going to count it, especially since you're not feeling well. And I do hope you feel well soon, my friend. Hi, Graham. Yeah, there we go. See, we have a nice community. Everybody's so pleasant around here. Yeah, man, I don't know what it's like to be a big streamer. And I don't know how a lot of them do it. But I would imagine there was a point where they had to be honest with themselves and say, listen, this is not sustainable. I literally cannot say, hey, welcome to the community. Nice to have you. Appreciate the follow. Like over and over and over and over and over again. Like at some point, it just becomes very, very difficult. And it takes away from the actual content. Because at that point, you're probably saying it so much that you can't even, you get lost in the flow. That's another thing. Can we talk about flow? Let's talk about that. That's a great subject. We found out last night, I found out last night, that my youngest son got selected for computer programming, the trade, at his trade school for high school. So he's actually going to take a computer programming class this semester. This is his first time, and he's actually super excited about it. And we were talking last night at like 2 a.m. We were in the living room and having a conversation. And I said, do you know what flow is? And he said, no. And for most women, it's like that time of the month. Auntie Flo's here, but we're not talking about that flow. We're talking about a mental flow state. All right. And it's really well known in like the IT world, right? Specifically programming and stuff like that. That is where you get lost in your work, right? You're in the zone. You have no outside distractions. You are in the code. You can see this in like TV shows like Silicon Valley and stuff like that, right? They're trying to reach the flow state. Well, it's like that in streaming as well. And maybe this will help kind of make what I'm saying before understandable a little bit. I get into a flow state. So like right now, I'm in my flow state. I'm reading the chat. I'm comfortable in my seat. I feel really good in front of the camera. My audio looks solid. Everything is like popping off. But then I get a distraction and from outside, right? And sometimes that's like people in the chat that come in and they start messing with me and they start being edgy because I'm trying to read and perform at the same time. That flow state is so important to a streamer. And if you can't reach that flow state in your streaming performance, you're probably 9 out of 10 times never going to make it. Every single day, it takes me about 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of the stream, and then I hit my flow state where I am not distracted. I'm not distracted by what's out on the road. I'm not distracted by my brother coming here and working on my son's car. I'm not distracted by my daughter baking. I'm not distracted by my kids going to school. I'm not distracted by any of that. The mailman at the door, none of that. I'm in my flow state. And you can apply this to so many different things that you do. When you are in a flow state, you are at your highest mental sharpness. You can deliver on a way that you can't with every other distraction out there. And this is really hard to achieve. Anyway, I was trying to teach him about it because he's going to need it as he goes into computer programming. And he needs to start now learning on how to get into that flow state. And you can get there several ways. You can get there by just being passionate enough to get lost in the mix. You can get there using caffeine or a brain stimulant. That's why like Concerta, Adderall, Ritalin, all those for ADHD, that's meth. Those are methamphetamines produced by Big Pharma and authorized by the government. Okay, so all of that is how you can get into a flow state. So a lot of college students and a lot of programmers will take those medications so they can achieve flow state when they're studying. Well, they can achieve that flow state so they can, finish whatever the project is. Anyway, that's flow state. That is so challenging. And so I'm afraid that if I spend too much time thanking each follower, that just perhaps I'll never reach that flow state, which would reduce the likelihood of having a great stream. My flow state and how good the stream is, how well it goes, are very, very much entwined. Let me see. All big streamers usually complain that they are too popular. They hate when people stop them and stuff. Oh, well, hey, I didn't read that before I went into flow state. But there you go. Hopefully that actually helps make a little bit more sense. Congrats, though. The golden time of streaming is between 1 to 30,000 followers. I agree. Absolutely agree. Those are big numbers. I am just streaming to a very, very, very tiny audience, and I'm fine with that right now. You can still read messages and stuff to a certain degree. It depends like what you're talking about and how active the chat is. Certainly on some subjects, my chat will just start flying. I've experienced that before. It depends on the subject that I'm talking about. When I'm really bored, sometimes I start writing a book. I already started writing one with zombies, and maybe if I grew a little bit, I plan on renaming it Silent Earth. Actually, really, that's a really nice name. Zalaxy. I actually like that too. Jack, if you guys have any other good names, dude, if we're just like talking one day, it'll flow out of me. Like, this is one thing that you guys hopefully will learn about me. Like, if you ask me on the spot, like, hey, unjacked, tell me a joke, I can't. Like, I can't be forced on command to deliver something like that. I can't deliver creativity on demand. It sucks. and I wish that wasn't the case. But if you catch me like flowing and I'm in my groove and they just start rolling out of me, I'm sure you guys can tell streams that I'm in the flow and streams that I'm not. Like at the beginning, it took me on this podcast, it took me probably the first 30 minutes to achieve my flow. Yeah. Yeah, it actually happened. Let me see. You can achieve flow state by smoking pot too. I'm back. I was gone a bit. Well, look, dude, nice to have you back. Yes, you can achieve flow state. I always have an edible before the stream. It really helps me get my flow state as well. So between the caffeine, the cannabis, and just the positive attitude and everything else, and my passion, like I actually really enjoy doing this, so it's easier for me to achieve a flow state and faster. Like if I would assume that if you were nervous, that if you had any kind of anxiety about watching, people watching you and stuff like that, that it would be very, very difficult to achieve that. I don't know if Gremlin is still here, but Gremlin, do you feel that at all? Can you achieve flow state when you're playing? And there's like a bunch of people watching you. Like I'm curious from other people. You guys are just getting my perspective. I don't know if other streamers feel this. I could be like really weird and I could have the only opinion like this on Twitch. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? Me being like the biggest weirdo ever on Twitch? I'm sleepy. Hakeem, close your little eyes and go to sleep. Oh, there you go. Go to sleep. Oh, there you go. There you go, babies. You sleep now. All right, I'm exactly like you. I have moments where I need to think a lot, but before I speak or type, when I can talk nonstop, and things, I have instant nice ideas and stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the flow state, the creativity is going to just naturally seep out. But when you're trying to force creativity, like, hey, name my band right now, like, whoa, dude, that is a lot of pressure. And then all of a sudden you feel all the walls just like going up in your brain. And you're like, man, if you would have just like had a beer with me and sat with me for like 30 minutes, you would have left with the most amazing band name ever. Like, that's why I always try to give people the time. Like, when somebody's like, hey, Unjacked, I got this one thing I'm working on. I'm like, all right. And then I try to work my way through it instead of just going in for the kill. Like, if you just took a little bit more time on whatever it is that you're working on, instead of just going in for the immediate kill, you come out with a better result for sure. Hey, Aqua, you can definitely take a TPW break anytime you need, my friend. Like, you don't have to be shy about that at all. I get into flow state while crocheting. See, there you go. I mean, that's another perfect opportunity to get into a flow state, right? Like, I literally can't put it down. Usually a bathroom break is the only thing that will knock me out of it. Those will knock me out of it as well, for sure. Man, I'm exactly like you, dude. There's a lot more people that are like me than they think. Hello there, Unjacked. And chat, how y'all been? Grenster, nice to see you, my friend. Welcome to the podcast here. Yeah, thanks again for VIP. Dude, you're welcome. You earned it. You earned it. So it's just one of those things, man. If I take like really long breaks, it can take me a lot longer to get back into flow. So I really try to stay away. Another thing that a lot of people use to try to achieve flow state is nootropics. Anybody familiar with nootropics? Here, we'll take WebMD. Right? These are like they're like supplements for your brain. And a lot of people, like, I don't know if these are good or not. And I would definitely not invite people to start doing like, oh man, what are some of the names? It's been a while since I looked this up. But they all have like different effects on flow and ADHD medicine. Nootropic is modafinil. What is it? Provigil? Modafinil? I'm probably not saying that right. But anyway, this is another way you could do it. I would advise everybody that is interested in nootropics to talk to your doctor first. I know I sound like a commercial for it, but a lot of people, I've even gone down this road. Like, creatine. Creatine is actually a nootropic because it actually absorbs water and allows you to hydrate better. And a brain that is fully hydrated functions way better than a dehydrated brain. A lot of people don't realize that. Making sure that you're hydrated is not just a meme. It's like a real thing because it'll put you in a better mood. You'll think clearer. You'll be ready to go. You'll flow state much, much easier. There's like there's so much that you have to consider. So don't just go and take some of these vitamins. Some of these vitamins could be very harmful to you. So I'm mentioning them right now because I'm talking about flow state. And if you type in flow state, this could come up. And I don't want you to like later be like, hey, unjacked, you never talked about nootropics. And that's usually a pretty top result when you start talking about flow state. So anyway, if you do arrive at nootropics, tread lightly, okay? Tread lightly and have a medical professional that can like make sure that you're okay. Because the last thing you want to do is really mess yourself up. So I just want to add that into the flow state before we get too far. Let's see. What does VIP do? Well, VIP, those guys can post links. They can chat a little bit faster without being marked as spam. There's different things that VIP can do. I think that's about it, though. And that's, that's when I give you VIP, that means I'm trusting you, right? I'm trusting you to not abuse it, to not rickroll, not to all that stuff. I know. Oh, Jack's not fun. He doesn't let us rickroll him. Nah, just it's low hanging fruit. Like if you're gonna troll me, I want you to bring the heat. Like I want you to next level troll me. Like don't like I just feel like it's disrespectful to give somebody low hanging fruit because it's easy, right? Like I want somebody to like tickle my funny bone. Like I want to laugh. And I just feel like if you can't spend like the extra couple minutes of like really trolling me very, very well, like at least AAA amateur, like don't do it. It's not worth it. Like I want to laugh, not be like, oh, got me again. But you know what I mean, right? It's like, oh man, he didn't even put the effort in. I love laughing. And when people make me laugh, it just makes me feel good. The last person to do that was Aqua. Aqua with his safety bot. I had a really good laugh, and it wasn't just for the stream. Not only did he have me laughing on the stream, he had me laughing while I was editing the marble thing the last night. Or the podcast the night before. Oh my God, he got me to laugh twice involuntarily. So yeah, if you're gonna troll me, make it worth my time, okay? That's all I'm asking. I'm very tired, but otherwise, I'm pushing through the day. Thanks for asking. Oh man, I hope you get a little pick me up there. I have extra tea just for that. Nah, let's see. So yeah, I mean that's just how I think, right? Like, don't waste either one of our times. Troll me well. Troll me very well. Let's see. I don't want people to try intentionally make me laugh. I'm very hard to change expression physically. I do unintentionally see something to be funny if you didn't mean it. Yeah, like, I mean, I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I've always wanted to be the type of person that made other people feel better. I want to make you laugh. I want you to enjoy what we have going on. You know, that's always been since like I can ever remember. Ever since I was a little boy, like that's all I wanted. I was like the biggest ham. If you had a camera on me, I'm like dancing. I'm like telling you something funny. I'm there. I'm entertaining. I've always been.
If you're not in the center, the world's really off balance.
I know. I have to be the center of attention. My kids know this too. They are well aware. They're probably in their rooms at night. They probably cry themselves to sleep, probably thinking, I wish Dad would just shut up for one day. Why doesn't he love us enough for that?
Confirm nor deny that.
No, can't confirm nor deny. Fair enough. Fair enough. I hope they all cry themselves to sleep, wishing I was not so entertaining. I do it in my own house too. I have such a large audience. I have 5 children and a wife. And so I try to make them laugh all day long. It's my only goal. My brother comes over. I want to tell him jokes. I go see my aunt and uncle. I want them to laugh. That's who I am. So, you know, whether it's intentional or not, I don't really care. I just want to laugh. I want to be able to just breathe in the wonderful air of where I live. I want to laugh. I want to have a great time. I want to get baked out of my mind. And I want to live. I want to live for the next 40 years. However long I have on this planet, I want to enjoy every single one of those days. And I'd rather do it with people that make me laugh than not. I'd rather do it with nice people than mean people. I'd rather do it with caring people versus people that don't understand or show empathy. Like, I need better people in my life. And I bet you do too. You probably don't even know it yet. But I bet you if you took a hard look around you, there's probably at least 5 people you could delete out of your life. And you'd be a better person for it. I removed 40 people from my life this year on Facebook. I unfriended them. Boom. I would never want to hear what you have to say again. It serves no value here, sir. Or ma'am. I got rid of hateful people. I got rid of people that bring me down. I got rid of people that I am not interested in engaging with in the future. And it's their loss, not mine. And I bet you guys could do the same thing. Could you not? I bet you have that racist uncle or that racist next door neighbor or the bigot down the road or whatever the case is, right? It doesn't have to be an uncle. It could be your grandpa. It could be a third cousin. It could be your brother for all I know. My brother's not. My family for the most part is not. Do you like streaming more on YouTube or Twitch? Twitch. I like streaming on Twitch. What I'm scared about is Twitch's arbitrary bans, it seems, or their loose TOS. I do worry about breaking TOS by accident and being banned one day when I'm bigger, because I speak very unfiltered. So it's a great question. I would like to stream on YouTube because I want to reach more people. YouTube has 2 billion people on its platform, and it has discoverability. But their streams aren't like Twitch's, sadly. I wish I could have the best of both worlds, if I'm being honest, Max. Because, man, when I see like Dr. Disrespect, I see Vosh, I see a lot of these big dudes over on YouTube pulling in 10,000, 100,000 viewers, 1 million viewers. I'm thinking to myself, God, why am I on Twitch? The max I'm going to get is like 1,000 viewers on Twitch. But if I'm over on YouTube, maybe I reach 10,000. You know, and I don't know if that's a bridge that I cross or not. I've only streamed on YouTube once. That's it. So I've never given it like a real chance. What's your favorite game? Answer using your opinion, not viewer count. My favorite game is Path of Exile. I don't stream it. I don't stream it because I don't want to be. I don't want the numbers to impact how I feel about the game. That's the honest truth, Aqua. I did stream it in May. The numbers weren't there, but I didn't want to stop playing it. So I play it even with no like stream incentive. So that's the answer. Every other game I stream. Path of Exile is the only one I will no longer stream. And it's for the same reasons that I talked about at the beginning of the podcast. Because I'm not in the top 10. Like, I don't have the audience that I need to pull over to Path of Exile. Unjacked, also, how could you react if someone donated 500 euros to you? Because my friend is donating 500 euros to someone on YouTube. Those 500, when you have to donate it, we call it the nuke. I mean, I'd probably be speechless. He would go on my list as my largest dono. He'd be at the top. I would be incredibly thankful. Somebody to give you that much money, that's an incredible act of kindness. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be speechless, and I'd probably thank him about maybe 50 times, and then eventually we'd probably move on. He'd become an instant VIP. Yeah, I would definitely give him a VIP. Anybody that would donate like that level, absolutely. Because if you're willing to give me that much money, you're probably not here for bullshit. Like, I would like to think that if you're donating huge sums of money like that, you're here for the long haul. Like, you are investing. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that would be a very large dono. And I know that it happens on Twitch and all that, but at the same time, like, I don't think about that, man. Nobody's going to give me 500. Nobody's going to give me $100. Like, not for a long time. I assume maybe when I get really, really, really big, if that ever were to happen. But look, the largest dono that I've ever gotten is from Gremlin, 1,600 bits. The second is Jay Diddy's with $10 yesterday. I like your word investing. Yeah, that's what I said to a friend when I give a new PC. Yeah, man, you're investing. I've sent people PC parts. I had somebody watch my stream. He played Path of Exile with me. You guys will see him once in a while. I won't say his name, just I don't want to blast him. But his hard drive died, and he couldn't play Path of Exile with me. And he says, man, I'm sorry. We won't be able to play for a long time. But I really enjoyed playing with him. And so I bought him an upgrade hard drive, and I mailed it to him. And he was back within a few days. I loved it. I invested in him. And those people that donate to me and those people that sub to me, I view it solely as they are investing in my content. They want me to be here. And that's why they're donating to me. You know, like this, Mr. Beast Gaming 21. Big follow. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. These people that are following, subbing, donating, all of that stuff, interacting with me, they're engaging because they want more of this. They want to be a part of this, and they want me to continue. And that's what I'm doing. You should make a Discord, and people would ask you questions and live stream. Like one question, go. Oh, yeah, if you want the Discord, dude, can somebody put the Discord link up for them? Yeah, we have a Discord. We have over 200 people in there. This is the first time people have been asking me questions like this. This is kind of a different episode. I like this. I actually like this. If you guys want to do like a legit AMA, we can schedule it. Thank you, Shower Time. Appreciate it. And Grenster. If you guys want to do like a legit AMA, I'd be willing to do that. Like I can make a room temporarily just for questions, and we can get them out ahead of time. I don't mind that. That's a great idea, Mr. Beast. Thank you for that. Yo, Shower Time, 5 bits. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Mod was, hey, man, he wasn't expecting it. I caught him off guard. I guarantee it. Either way, thank you to all you guys. Yeah, man, thank you. I invest too. I invest in people that I think are going to make it. Like when I raid people, it's not because it's easy fruit. Like I'm investing. I'm saying to them, here's my audience. I trust that you're going to deliver for them like I just did. Like it's an investing. I'm handing off and most streamers understand this. Like most streamers understand to raid somebody, to do something like that is kind of a big deal. I was watching an ad. Oh, there you go. See that? See that? He had a good reason. You should do it. Yeah, I will. I would love to do an AMA. I'll put it out there. Maybe we'll do it for, I don't know. We'll set it up. I mean, we won't have the next podcast till Tuesday. Maybe this weekend I'll set it up and see if anybody's interested in AMA. And maybe either Tuesday or Thursday next week, we'll slot the 2 hours for nothing but an AMA. We can definitely do that. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Matter of fact, we even got a subreddit. We got all of it. Well, I didn't make it, but one of the viewers, Gary, he made a subreddit for Unjacked. It's an interesting one. It doesn't have much going on for it. We're not pumping it just yet, but yeah, we're getting out there, man. I appreciate that. Oh, man. What do we got here? It looks like we're about ready to wrap this up. Not the stream. Hold on. I don't want anybody thinking that we're leaving just yet, okay? What I mean is we're going to wrap up the podcast portion of this. We're going to bring up marbles on stream. We're going to play marbles for the next 3 hours. Just 10 minutes ago from marbles. Yeah, just 10. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do, all right, please bear with me. Listen, all right, I don't want anybody to think I'm leaving. I'm not leaving. What I'm doing is I'm ending this podcast. I'm going to bring down the stream. And we're going to switch over to marbles. I'm going to bring the stream back up, and we're going to play for the next 3 hours together. And I'm super excited. We can continue this conversation. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, we can do it for the next 3 hours. I wonder if people are actually going to want an AMA. Mr. Beast, I actually talk about like literally everything. I stream 5 days a week for 5 hours a day. We talk about so much. I don't know if anybody... we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it over on marbles. How about that? Hey... If you just finished this on YouTube, this is number 17, and I appreciate your time. If you got this far, you must have liked something about it. Thank you, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Maybe a little bit of a like. Who knows? Could be a lot to ask, but perhaps a comment. Either way, I do this on Twitch live, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to noon. I'd love it if you come over and hang out with us. You could be in the chat, just like you see on the left side of the screen. But now it is time to end the podcast, and it is time to go game with my community. We're going to play some marbles. You could be part of that too.